I spent an entire month eating only meat and animal products. The results might not be exactly what you expected, but we'll get into that in a little while. So yesterday was my last day of this carnivore diet for a month. I thought when I reached the finish line, I would be itching to eat some chips or go get some fast food, or for me, I love popcorn, go eat some popcorn immediately. And here we are, I'm technically finished with the diet, and I have absolutely no cravings as of now to eat any of those things. Will I probably wind up dabbling in something like that at some point today? Yeah, most likely I will. But I think what I've learned about this diet is that it's so sustainable and easy, especially if you're someone like me who's not necessarily a huge sweets or carb-based food guy. I never eat a ton of bread, I don't like candy. I really eat a lot of meat and kind of savory foods anyway, so for me it was a pretty easy adjustment. And as a hunter, obviously I have lots of wild game meat in the freezer, so it's really nice to be using that all the time, as well as fish that I've traded people for, and chicken, so it's very easy to do and to stick with, and I think that's really important when picking a lifestyle eating wise is something that's going to be sustainable, and for me this really is. Another really big positive that I love is the fact that you can pretty much live a normal lifestyle. If your friends go out to a restaurant and want to get some food and some drinks, you can still go. You just, maybe get chicken wings or a steak or a vodka mixed drink. Like, you can work around and still make the diet work while not really having to make too many lifestyle sacrifices, and to me that is a huge benefit. When I first started the carnivore diet, a lot of people were saying how, you're going to be really tired, you're going to be low energy, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I never experienced this throughout the entire month. I was waking up at 6 a.m. every single weekday, going to the gym, hitting great, hour and a half workouts, about an hour of lifting, and then 15 to 20 minutes of incline treadmill for cardio, feeling great. Actually better than I did prior to being on carnivore. Coming into the diet, I was about 193. That might have been a little inflated. I was probably more 190, 191 realistically, but today on the last day in the morning, I was 181. So ended up dropping about 10 pounds, and I can personally really see it in my face and just my overall body. I look tighter and less inflamed, so I think that is really, really cool. As far as negatives, I really don't have any that I've kind of come up with. Basically been all positives for me, and I can't say enough about how much I like this eating method. It may not work for everybody, but it certainly works for me. So moving forward, now that I'm off the diet strict, how am I gonna change things? So far, the only thing that I'm thinking is maybe go to kind of a 90-10 split. So maybe eat real strict, 6 days a week, and then have one day where you kind of do whatever. Or eat strict 90% of the time, but maybe have popcorn a couple times a week. So I'm kind of figuring out how I'm gonna do it. Maybe mix in some vegetables with some meals. I'm not really too sure. I'm gonna have to figure that out moving forward. But as of now, I'm pretty much just gonna stick to the program and keep it rolling because I love it. I feel great. Sleep's been good. Energy's been good. No crashes other than after my first meal each day, which usually is around 10 or 11. I'll get a little bit tired for an hour or so, and then we'll be good to go. Again, I have nothing really negative to say. I know a lot of people say, you're going to get a heart attack, blah, blah, blah. Based on the research that I've done and people that I've listened to who've also done the diet, it seems like all your numbers tend to actually improve with this eating lifestyle. So I'm obviously not a doctor, but in the research that I've done, that doesn't appear to be the case, and I really love it. So I'm going to keep it going. And if you guys have done the carnivore diet, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. And if you haven't done it but are interested in maybe doing it, you can also drop a question for myself or other people in the comment section who have done it, and we can get back to you with our answers to those questions. So it's been a lot of fun. I'll throw in a little bonus. My favorite meal probably on this is probably honestly just beef steaks or elk steaks or deer steak. I love steak, so any sort of steak was great. If you want some variety, a couple egg scramble with some ground elk or deer with cheese is really, really good. And you can get really creative and not get too bored with your food. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped somebody, or at least gave a little bit of insight into this carnivore lifestyle. And like I said, drop a comment down below with a question or let us know how you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.
Wow, deputy.